Hello, everybody. Welcome. Rosa Psych Investigator. Hello, huh. Everybody, welcome. Rosa Psych Investigator. You guys are checking my mess. Guys, happy Friday, huh? What a day. So, lighting candles here, guys. So, oh, sorry. Making a strong light here. So, guys, wow, what it's intense. What's going on? Okay, in terms of the voting rights. Well, nobody. I mean, I think we're not sure. Nobody's surprised. I think they're doing everything they can to really, attack everybody, attack majority, attack, attack African Americans. Okay, this is and guys, the voting rights. I mean, it's this is because this is where the rubber meets the road for them. That's what they. That's their real platform. That's what they do, right? This is like, and since they're really losing, I mean, I have guys, I swear, the news are just awful, when you get the information, but I'm calm about it. Okay, we'll see. And I explained, in many articles, we're going to look into it on many levels. Okay, I really want to look into it. So, but it's just, oh, hi Roma, by the way, Roma, she gave me a great recipe for, I will share with you later another time, for regrowth. I am using two things I've started using, which I think contributed. I can't tell which one it is, all in addition to that, but her recipe, it uses aloe vera, and it's very good. But I started also using this miel oil, or rosemary mint oil. I think it has helped a lot with growth. And then also something called castor oil. Separate recipes, okay? Castor oil, guys. Wow, I think I believe it's either the miel or the castor oil to combine. It just, I never, like, I basically almost stopped shedding hair, like, on in the shower, and I noticed the regrowth. So I'm very happy because it was depressing, right? It was depressing. So like, it's gone down dramatically. So it's good. So anyways, so guys, yeah, Jess are everybody, getting vaccinated, which is excellent. And here, Jess, Jada, all our prayers for symptoms to ease up. My second dose. That's right. I know she has felt here. Healing energy and prayers are needed for my son Jesse. His back is killing him. Okay, so he lives his sister in and out of the bathroom. Your sister, I mean his mother, right? So, guys, interesting. The makeup game. I've made some changes. The makeup game situation. No, it's so, by the way, you probably know that Zoom has a filter. I don't look like this in real life. I put no, just put, it's like it filters. There's a filter, so I have more wrinkles and it looks more smooth than reality. Okay, so, but anyway, the point is that used to wear this very kind of I still wear like a lot of the very expensive concealers. That's the one thing that I care about, the concealer. That's what I want to talk to you about today, concealer. That's why we meet up every day. No, but really, guys, and the game changer really is the whole corrector. Because I have really dark under eye, like you don't see it now. So it's all about combining and using the corrector, I guess you call it. And I was like, it doesn't matter if you use even the most expensive, like the best concealer, it does not cover up the dark under eye. You have to do it. And that is the story of today. Let's look into it. Psych investigations. Let me ask here actually. So Spirit started to ask something. So they're like, no, it's good because it's light. So is it true? Is it true? Is it better to use the really expensive Tarte one, or combine a corrector? Does not have to be expensive, like the HD one, and the light is like less is more. Cover up with the extra, less is more. Yeah, that's right. Because guys, the problem with the whole concealer situation as you get older is like you can't put what is it called, dust around it, because it gets like wrinkly. You know what I mean? It picks up, and then the whole thing is like you just have to go light. That's the secret here. You have to go light, and that's the hardest part. Go light and put corrector first. Corrector. So very important, very important. So very important topic today. Psychic questions about concealer. What is best? Lightweight, correct? And lightweight. That's why. Because it's saying the thicker concealers, of course, they're really good, but they're also very thick. Even the, you know what I mean? They don't go down thick, but they are thick. So thick is bad because many things. Sorry. But anyway, guys, if you ever do videos, one thing you realize that I think is a value, it's not really, it's interesting, is that shine. You have to put on those, like, I really did not spend very much money at all. It's like $3 from Essence, the mattifying thing, because shine really, you really is the worst. Like, it makes the best thing for makeup, if you ever do any kind of video, is no shine. It makes a huge difference, and everything else is negotiable. So anyway, very important. No, but it's nice because this is a light topic. Light topic today's internet, but makes everybody angry today. Okay, okay. So I have candles here. I like to ask for protection. Beautiful red light coming. Okay, sorry, like I like to ask for protection. Beautiful red light, coming on top of my head. As I breathe in, I fill my lungs. As I breathe out, I create a circle. I create a circle. Step into it. Step into it. Feel connected. Step into it. Feel protected. I like to ask that information from only from the higher sources. That it create the good, and only the good, good for the good people. Good for the good people. So okay, so T Barb is saying here that, okay. By the way, is that the same person, the makeover guy? I think I watched. I follow that channel. Is the guy who does makeovers of older women? I don't know. He's. I think he's based somewhere in this stuff. Is that the same? My God, it's amazing. You'll not believe the guy. He's so good. And it's so good. Is it the one? I think it's the guy who does makeovers. People travel. They sometimes comes mothers and daughter, and the transformation is unreal. And I think, guys, it's a gift really to know how to bring out the spirit, and not just the looks, but this is what is amazing. Remember how there used to be these, like, during the day they had these TV shows where they would show makeover, but the person didn't look the same. Sometimes they would. A lot of times, the challenge, I think, with these makeovers is that a person looks different, like they're not who they are. But this guy, this is his gift. He takes a person and it's almost like you feel like he got the soul of the person. It does not look fake. I don't know. It's the makeover guy. That's what I think it is. And it's women, I think, at least, like, there was a lady, she was 76, like a much old, even 80s. Like, I think it's so beautiful. So beautiful, right? Like, it's like, wow. And it's a gift. This is a gift, right? Because, and I don't know if, like, I thank God, thank God for influencers of makeup, because it used to be that you go to the beauty counter and people would, like, be mean to you. So I guess there was their strategy to make you buy things, but they would say, they would say terrible things, like, I don't know, they just try to make you feel insecure, and, like, a long story, but the point is that those people, influencer people, you can learn to do the things you like. That's what I've learned to do, the things I like. Everybody, is different. You don't have to look the same. And that's what he does. He's so good. He's so good. And he does the hair and the makeup. That's what's amazing. He gets a person, does their hair and their makeup, and it looks, guys. Hi, to people. So it's really, like, seriously, guys. Because what's interesting is, you get older, like, you cannot put too much makeup on. It looks bad. So I don't know. I just can't explain it. It's so amazing. No, seriously, guys, you have to go watch it. Okay. The makeover guy, it's called. It's so good. And you could tell he cares about the people that he does makeovers. You know what I mean? I think, I'm not saying that, like, other people don't care about makeover, but you know what I mean? Like, he really is a caring person. You could tell he cares about the people that he does the makeover for. And it's like, really, and I don't know, guys, like I said, it's really, it's worth it. Like, whoever, I think it's worth it. It really, right? I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. So, okay, so, oh, here, I have 1 second. I'm gonna get something. I got something. got something here. What is it? I don't know. Have cake. Oh, you know, I have to get it. I'm not too hungry. I'm gonna eat it later. Um, or you know, maybe I will get, guys. I am look at the mess. Look at the mess. I am gonna get what is it? A knife. Okay, I'll get a knife, and I'll be right back. Oh, no. So, oh, no, I'm gonna get a knife. I forgot to get a knife. Okay, here. I'll be right back. Okay. Hi, Tom. Okay, okay, I'll be back. So. Oh my God, so, oh my God. So guys, sorry. Um, I got here, knife. So anyway, so we're gonna celebrate, okay, guys. Oh my God, they see how I look. I saw the reflection. I was embarrassed. I was like, oh my God. So, okay, I hope please don't mind me. Okay, it's okay, right? It's okay. We're friends here. So, okay. So anyway, so here we have. Oh, here's the thing here. I'm gonna have. Okay, I don't know if anybody has a birthday. It's not for you know. There's nobody mentioned anything, but I made cake. So Fridays, like I said, I'm gonna try to do, even if it's not a birthday, it's a celebration. So I'm gonna celebrate. Okay. And so before we go ahead, guys, I'm gonna celebrate, and this is of course hasn't happened yet, but celebrating the voting rights. Okay, because motherfuckers not gonna take it out. I don't think they will, but and then for the people who have been vaccinated, okay, and are surviving another week. Oh, really? Oh my God, Jojo, in the mitten. Mine is birthday is next Friday. Can you believe? No, next Saturday. So we're gonna have a little party for my birthday on next Friday. But Jojo, is that so? So okay, so okay, so we're gonna let's see, let's start singing something. We're gonna celebrate. It's Friday. So many people get vaccinated. Jessar get vaccinated. She's not feeling so great, but it's all right. It's better than getting COVID. Uh-huh. It's better than getting COVID. We're gonna celebrate voting rights. Because trash people want to take it down. We're gonna celebrate voting rights. Because we're gonna survive in the end. John Lewis passed away. He didn't pass away for nothing, huh? John Lewis fought, huh? He did a lot of great things. Just because some rats don't care about American people, huh? Just because some rats are losing their power, it doesn't mean justice, huh? Justice not here to stay, huh? It doesn't mean justice, huh? Justice will tell them get out of the way. A bunch of rats in the South, huh? They want to reinstate the Jim Crow era. A bunch of rats in the South, huh? They want to go back to the dark times. They are losing power, huh? They are desperate. They're losing power, huh? They are desperate. We're gonna celebrate all the good things, huh? We're gonna celebrate voting rights. We're gonna celebrate all the good things, huh? Gonna celebrate voting rights. We will never give up. We will fight. These rats don't know, huh? What's coming their way, uh-huh. These rats don't know, huh? What's coming their way. Joe mentioned better watch your back. They're coming at you with a knife. Joe mentioned better watch. They got a knife on your back. Open your eyes before it's too late. Stay on the right side of history, huh? Open your eyes before it's too late. We're gonna stay on the right side of history, huh? We're gonna reinstate voting rights in Georgia and a lot of places, huh? We're gonna celebrate voting rights. We're gonna celebrate the present, yeah. So, guys, should I go on? Okay. No, Joanne, yeah. No, I know this is the. This is no. Joanne, no, Joanne is she's saying she changed no, but this is the right thing, guys. You have to change your name because you know there's like, there's like people never know. So oh my god. Oh look, Joanne and Ray, got the second Moderna shot yesterday. Joanne and Ray, got the second Moderna shot yesterday. Yippee, yay, yippee, 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 yay. Oh yeah, yippee, yay, yippee, 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 yay. Martin Martini, had his just that had the first Johnson and Johnson on March 10th. Martin Martini, had the first Johnson and Johnson on March 10th. No side effects. Everybody is getting vaccinated. Getting further away from COVID, Everybody is getting vaccinated. Getting farther away from COVID, I went to store, found some nice men's shirts. That's what I'm wearing. I went to Goodwill. I found some shirts. I like men's shirts. They are good for the summer, They are good for wearing overdress. Okay, sorry. Very important conversations. Jeanette Morin, is getting her second dose on April 1st. Jeanette Moran, gets her second dosage on April 1st. Everybody is getting vaccinated. Everybody feeling good. Oh, yeah. Everybody is getting vaccinated. Everybody feeling good. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. So, guys, no, I'm going to blow candle. It's getting, time to blow candle, maybe. Okay. So guys know, okay, so when it's 10 to 1, okay, it looks, no, the guys, the shirt, what I do? I go to the Goodwill, and I go to the men's section and get the like large, very large shirts. I love it. It's very good. So that's what I like. Because, okay, I'll tell you, I live in a neighborhood that has many gay men. So, seriously, if you're ever going to go to a thrift store and you like men's clothes, go to a neighborhood that has gay men. Yeah, it's good clothes. No, true. So anyway, so, so anyway, so we're gonna know, guys, the things you want to do. Let's make wishes. Okay, so I'm gonna count 10 to 1, and when it's 1, you blow it out. Okay, blow out. So give you some time to think about the things you want and imagine that that you fulfill your dream, your desire, whatever you need. Okay. So okay. So I'm at 10. Let's see what I have. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, good. Very good. Huh? Very good. It's nice. No, guys, it's nice because sometimes we need. Oh my God, there's so much. The light is very bright. I don't want to see the time. Oh, it's nice because times are tough. You know what I mean? Like, look, oh, this cake is a little dry, to be honest. I made it. Oh, look, I'm gonna have a huge slice. What? Rosie had a whole slice of cake. What? Oh, look how little. I love it. I love how cute it is. It's so cute. Hmm. 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 It's nice because the other day I did the frosting with cream cheese. This one is the frosting with heavy cream, and it's nice because this one is wetter. You know, it's not gonna last that long, but it makes it moist, so it goes with the dryness of the cake. So no, this is chocolate, guys. I posted a link to this recipe. It's on today's thing. No, it's just heavy cream, chocolate, and the fake sugar. So I have to say that the cream cheese icing is better, but this one is moisturizing. So, okay. Mm. Well, Jade made an old-fashioned chocolate pie. Wow, my granddaughter's coming over. She loves it. You know, so interesting, guys. I found a secret. I got it. I went to the hardware store the other day and I got more mason jars. And so one thing, because one of the biggest problems I have when I do whipped cream, especially since I started keto, right, is that it spills. I don't know what it. I was like, oh my god, I hate this spilling. It makes such a mess. So I was like, oh, finally I had the fairly large, not huge, but large mason jars that I used to put like flowers or different things. And then, oh my god, and then I used it. It worked. You put the cream inside, and yeah, because I have a hand blender, one of those things that you do like this. So, what a difference! What a difference they makes. I was like, wow, this is a revolution, a revolution coming. I see it. I see the revolution. So it's just that you could do it in this, and you can store it in the same place as you blend it. So genius. I think I'm gonna win a Nobel Prize for it. I think no, I think so. So anyway, so thank you, Roma. Roma is contributed to the hair. So guys, because as you know, I have a problem with edges, the little flying hairs, especially if you've lost some hair and regrowing, whatever. It's like all over the place. So I was using the glue, the lady, the lady who put glue in her hair. I got at first I was like, wow, she was so obsessed about this hair product that she used actual glue. So I thought this product must be very good. She loves it so much, right? So, but I would use that and it doesn't look shiny. So then I got this other, it's a wax for edge. I'll show you which one it is. But anyway, so it's just for edge. That's why it's shiny, because I use this thing for edge. Okay. So that's what it is, the edge thing. I'll show you the one I use. Should I go get? Okay, 1 second. Should I go get? Just 1 minute, okay? Since we're talking about things that are not, I'll be right back. So guys, I wear, my hair is frizzy, okay? So I do use some products from the African American hair section. Okay, seriously. Okay, so this is the one I use. It's called Murray's Edge Wax. And this is the one that's shiny, because what happened with the spray that I got from the woman, it's like really, they say it's supposed to be like it hardens things, okay? So this, okay, but this is the one that makes it shiny. I also use this one sometimes. Look, Murray's, okay. This one is like this, and this I like this one. This one is more. I feel more flexible, I guess. But if if it's really bad, the hot day, this one is humidity, right? So that's a hair products. So anyway, okay. So now we'll go back to clairvoyance. Okay. So okay. So that's why. So anyway, so that's the guy. Okay, okay. So right, this is good, guys. This is good. So okay. So okay, so guys, okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so today, guys, today it makes it so it's like it's very upsetting what's happening, but at the same time, like I said, I have a good feeling about it. So let's like I wrote here, the first thing I'm gonna do is like try to see what John Lewis has to say about it, okay? And then we're gonna do okay, because this is obviously upsetting, but somehow I feel like it's not gonna go through completely, or it's gonna be overturned. Okay. Okay. So okay. Okay. That's right. Mars, yeah, it's like I like the okay, so okay guys, so let's go here. Okay, so tell me, John Lewis, he's like, I like your products. He's like, okay, so what's going on? Tell us what's happening. I mean, we know what's going on, like the horribleness that's going on, but what do you see is going to happen, John Lewis? If you could tell us, we know you fought so hard for voting rights, and this is where rubber meets the road. And those people, it's kind of like you say, kind of like he's like, kind of like what you said sometimes, that if until we, and this is like those people who fought against voting rights, right? Like they're the same people that were after them in the South, who dosed them with did all the horrible things to try to stop them. It didn't work. So they're the whole saying, this whole time they've been trying to overturn voting rights. And this is true, right, guys? We know that, right? Because um ever since, and guys, I still remember when I after Trump had won, I read this article about Robert Mercer. And it said at the beginning of the article, they were saying how he hated the civil rights. He hated the 60s. Everything about the 60s is that he hated. And now it makes so much sense, right? Because all these people is always the same. They hate the 60s and everything that came with the 60s. Women's liberation and African American rights. You know what I mean? Like, it's so much changed, and they want to go backwards before that happened. That's what they're this whole time. That's what they've been trying to do. So okay, so get it. So what happens next? And it shows an image of him, like kind of like it. Okay, it shows the living rooms, and they're like the nice people, the well-to-do people, and then kind of taking a knife, almost as if it was like a mattress or something. You cut it, you slice it open, and you see the dirt. It's not just the dirt, the rottenness. It's like these monsters. These people are monsters. And they have, they have the facade of like, oh, he's a governor, he's this person, that person. Oh, and that's what it is. And it's like, and he's saying, bring on the light, the flashlight. He has a flashlight, and let's look at the monstrosities of what has been going on. So now I get a sense. I feel like he seems to say that this is good that we are seeing this. So it's good to be, to see this in public. It's good that it comes out so that everybody sees it. So okay, journalists, but of course, for example, the Georgia law, of course, it's really horrific to the point where people are criminalized. It's like they make it illegal to give water to people online if they're waiting for hours. Okay, so how can this be done? How could this be turned? Like, how can you turn this around? This is their last grasp for air, as you know. They will never lose elections without cheating. This is a form of cheating. So this is a form of cheating, and that's how they win. As you could see, as you know, they don't have a real. It used to be the Republicans. They said they were about. Sorry, guys. Oh, you know, 1 second. Well, just 1 second. Okay, sorry. I need to plug this in because did I plug it in? Is it plugged? Sorry. Oh, it's not plugged. Sorry, guys. I just have to make sure that. Oh, it's not charging. Not good. Okay, back on. Sorry. I had to figure out. I had to interrupt it because it was gonna. You know, what if it goes dead? You know what I mean? I didn't want to do it. It wanna. Okay, so in the middle of this, I did. So okay, okay. So we're going back. So they can't win elections without cheating. That's right. And they're so desperate that they're doing this in such a vile way, in such a violent and vile way. And this is like, you know, guys, it's interesting. The more desperate they become, the more they expose their game, which is really holding its power, okay, at all costs. Power to the most power to the powerful, maintaining the status quo, right? And also, they know that their policies are outdated. They know that, guys, you know, from anything from taxes to, like, it's all about benefiting the very few. So they will go, and this is, guys, you know, they've been doing this. We know this. We know this has been going on. But it hasn't. Think about how this is the numbers, guys. I think I was talking to you guys like last time. I said something like, it's not that they stopped cheating, is that the numbers of people voting were insane. They were not prepared. Like, they did everything within their power, but they couldn't stop people from vote. I mean, like, they couldn't stop enough. Okay. And so really, that's like, that's it. So, okay. So, and they're like, okay, you know, in Portuguese, there's a term it was used a lot during the dictatorship. There was a military dictatorship because it was really dangerous to be. You couldn't say anything against it. You could be arrested. But it's like it's descancarada. It's like it's sort of like a wide open. In other words, like they just don't even care about it. They don't really care about anything. They just kind of like, why, you know, it's like, this is who we are anyway. We don't really care. Do you think we care? This is who there, because they go to this, guys, the state legislatures, and they fight, right? And I feel like, so, you know what I mean? This is what they're doing, right? And this is the situation. So okay, how will this be? Will this be overturned, John? Do you think this will be overturned, and how? Oh, and interesting, I don't know if Audrey is around, but Audrey, she had posted a question about Joe Manchin, because it's like, well, Joe Manchin has to, it's interesting, the hood. He has to decide whether he's going to stick with the hood or he's going to be, you know, what side is he on? Is he on the side of true, you know, of like justice, or no, you know, normal, or is he, because you can't say that this is the, and guys, okay, pausing here. One thing that I've learned a lot from doing these live streams, you know, doing the conversations with the spirits, is that this concept of, you know, as far as what's going on, is this idea that one of the mistakes that we humans, the people who living, make, is to give room, is to try to like shake hands with the evil people. He's kind of saying, if you can't be, there's no unity with evil. You can't, like, you can't be like, oh, it's okay to be evil, but let's hold hands and do, no, you can't. So this guy, you know, Joe Manchin, it's like he wants to be, you have to decide what side you're on. It's like, it's what you're saying, what's going on right now is that we're seeing what we all, most of us know, but some people are like, oh, let's be friends. And it's like, guys, you know, it's saying that it shows the Republicans like monsters with like, almost like what, like Gillette, what is it called? You call it razors coming out of their skin, and they want to cut people up. And you're like, oh, let's hold hands with them. Let's be friends. You know, we could have differences, but no, it's saying this is the wrong attitude. You can't he's saying, literally saying, you can't negotiate with terrorists. Don't negotiate with terrorists. And it's saying what African Americans in the South went through before civil rights and even through civil rights was terrorism. That's what they did, terrorize the population. And that's what they're doing now. But you can't, it's like the moment you let these people in, they're going to practice what they know best to do best, terrorism. That's what they're doing. They're trying to terrorize the population. They're pushing and pushing and pushing. And it's saying, it's saying he kind of, okay, guys, I'm going to do the stage, by the way. It's interesting because it's kind of saying it comes down to Joe Manchin. He's saying, Joe Manchin, I think he has a feeling, but it's like, this is going to be the dividing waters when we stop the bullshit of like, oh, everybody, let's do bipartisan. Like, how bipartisan is this bullshit they're pushing? Guys, I get so angry here. Put this a little smoke, little sage. I like to ask this holy smoke to clear out all the darkness and all the evil people trying to remove the rights of so many. Please remove the darkness, remove the evil, and let truth and the light shine. And let the rights return. Let everything, all the good things, come back. Let the light of love and the light of true justice, as in heaven, as on earth, that it be done on earth as it is in heaven, and that they are exposed for what they are, and that justice comes to Brian Kemp, and that he's charged, okay, and he goes to jail because it's, okay. Of all the guys, come on, the guy cheats. The guy cheat. Okay, I have addiction. I do have an addiction, which is Diet Coke. Okay, I drink a lot of Diet Coke. I feel like Brian Kemp is addicted to cheating on elections, like I'm addicted to Diet Coke. Okay. So, and like, okay, so the work and all those people, guys, standing in line for hours. Are you kidding me? No water? Are you serious? Get real. Get real. This is bullshit. Okay. So anything that is dark, anything that is trying to prevent justice, heavenly justice, please remove it. It's over trash. Get real. Okay. Clear America out of trash. We have too much, spiritual trash, trying to like the devil creatures out there. Okay. Seriously. Okay. So, okay. So go back to the question. So, okay. So saying, okay, John Manchin, that's right. Joe Manchin is gonna have to, it's like, he's saying, little old Joe Manchin better bury his face in the sand for a while. Because he's saying, guys, it's so interesting. He's saying something like it's like, okay, the GOP does the work and stupid Joe Manchin is gonna take the fall. You know what I mean? It's disgusting. Like, really, like, are you, because guys, it's like, oh my God, I can't even think about the privilege of a person who has the luxury. He has the luxury to be like, oh, let me think about whether voting rights matter. Let me, like, it's like, get real. Get real. Okay. Seriously, are you serious? Like, who cares? Like, it's such bullshit. It's such bullshit, this whole thing. Oh, let's do bipartisan. No, you want to remove my rights? You want to fuck them? And seriously, that's these people. That's everything they do. You cannot negotiate with stuff like this. You can't. You cannot negotiate. Seriously, when people, like, what they want is to remove our rights. Okay, and especially the rights to African, and guys, let's get real. What are African Americans to democracy? Everything. Because as we know, in the last elections, from guys, African Americans create them. Like, seriously, this is the truth. Okay, if they attack African Americans, they attack the root of democracy in this country. No, I'm serious. We know that, right? Because African Americans elect the right people. Okay, this is the fact, and they're like, oh, they know it's a fact, right? It's a fact. So they're gonna attack, in a way, guys. So of course we know that they're not just messing. This is the thing. It's like, and for that reason also, the moment they attack African Americans, they attack democracy. But so it's not as if you have like, oh, let me think about today. Do I feel like finding? Do I feel like, oh, would I rather be friendly with Mitch McConnell and the Republicans or whatever? Okay. So so it's like, come on, this is the moment, guys. Get real. Get real. And I think, of course, mention, if we strike down with the voter rights law, if we, if we strike it down, then he's not gonna be so great for him, because he's probably, we're gonna elect more people, and it's gonna be, he's not gonna have as much power. He's enjoying his moment in the sun. It's like, yeah, Joe. So he's like, he's gonna bear his, and I see that Joe Lewis, he's kind of angry at him, but in a good way, right? He's like, the rest of his life is gonna bury his head in the sand. They proposed and passed this in just one day. How can that happen? But I think, guys, because, Glenn, because I think it's they had it planned already. It's not as, how they are, guys. Republicans with for voting rights, it's like they can't vaccinate anybody. They can't save 500,000 people from dying, but they sure can stop voting. Think about it. They are very meticulous about it. Oh, what? Oh, no, no, it's too hard. No, vaccines, no. But voting rights? What? Let me tell you, I got it. I got it together. They got it together. Everything is, the whole Trump presidency is so inefficient. Voting rights? Huh. I know how to kill it. I don't COVID. Nobody cares. Voting rights? What? You know what I mean? Like, think about it. This is how, because I think they said that they have majority over there and they voted. They had, you know what I mean? So this is, okay. It's their bread and butter. Their bread and butter is this, is how to prevent people from voting. Okay. So, guys, okay, so there's a lot of parts to the. I'm glad that we started. So anything else, Jones, would you like to say? Anything else from over there? Bus is okay. Tell me more. Separate. They never. They're still angry to this day. They're angry to this day because those low level people, they just, guys, and it's telling me the picture, guys, did you see the photo of them signing? There was a painting of a plantation. Did you see that? Exactly. Did you see that, guys? Did you see that, the whole thing of the painting, of the plantation painting? It was on purpose. They're like, yeah, this is about our culture. This is about our culture. Do you think you can, like, kind of mess it up? We can celebrate, we can celebrate, we have to celebrate excluding people, right? This is the thing. The whole, and it's like, oh my God. So I'm just so okay. So tell me more about this. So tell me about, like, how do these people call themselves Christian? Seriously, like, what is, like, really? I we know they're evil. It's like, no, because they're threatened. They're like, because their whole politics is about excluding people. It's like they're saying they're happy when they can fool. They use religion to fool people, to manipulate people. That's what makes them happy. So they're constantly covering up. They're very good at cheating. So if, like, this is why so really, so this is it. Okay, so this is it. Now, guys, I did at Star Child, I saw it and I posted a link. So it's true that Biden is nominating his wife for something, mentioned for something. I linked to here. So people, how there's always the outrage, fake outrage. So that's what I think that he's doing. He's trying to placate Joe Manchin. Okay. I think, guys, but I think, to me, this is politics, old school politics. It's a give and take. And I think if that's what it takes, at least it's some sort of Appalachian community. Okay. It's a give and take. Okay. And it's like, it's not so bad. It's like, it's at least it's the area where she's from. But honestly, if, you know what I mean? So if this is what you have to look at, okay? So if this is the price, I'm totally fine with it, because the voting rights bill is the most important bill. Whatever it takes, whatever. And no, guys, this purity game, you know what I mean? Like, oh, he's like, come on, like, we have to get it done. We have to get it done. So let me find out. Oh my God, so many questions. Okay, so this is okay. So, but I got a feeling from John Lewis that he's eventually he's gonna vote for it. And there was, okay. So this is what I think. Okay, but let me go back now. Okay, I think we got the gist of it. So let's start. I don't even know. Let's start like this. Let me know what you think. Instead of starting with Georgia, we're going to start with the H1 bill, HR1 bill. Or should we, okay, we can start with Georgia and then go through what's going to happen in Georgia and see, or should we start with HR1 bill and then go backwards to Georgia and see what's, because I think they're related in the sense that one could overturn the other or help, you know what I mean? Not overturn, but you know what I mean? Like, so I'm kind of thinking of the bigger picture first and then going backwards to the details in Georgia. Because if we, you know what I mean? Because I think it's so upset. The whole story with Georgia is so upsetting. It's so upsetting that I'm like, I just, you know, yeah, that's right. She's good. Exactly. She's qualified for the, I think it's the area where she comes from. It's something that is not, it's not so, I think, of course, a lot of people, especially the most progressive people, are anti-Joe. I don't blame them, but I had a good feeling when I saw the news. I was like, good. I thought that was good news. Okay, honestly. So, okay. So okay, so let's go. Okay, so let's find out first. Let's say what's going on with the HR1 bill, and then we're gonna start. Let me just ask like that, and then I'm gonna go into Joe Manchin, and then the nomination of what is he gonna do, and then the nomination of the wife, and if it's gonna go through. Okay, you know what I mean? It's just gonna become the law of the land. And what's so interesting, guys? The Republicans, even though of course this is so sickening what they're doing, they force us to like do something serious about it, because if not, you know what I mean, you can't. This is the thing with Republicans, they're snakes. If you don't kill them, they're going to eat you alive. They're going to poison you, eat you alive. So we have to do something. You can't, there's no vacation when dealing with them. They have the knives right, behind our backs. Okay, so you cannot relax, you cannot take a day off, you cannot take an hour or a second off. They would do anything to maintain power, even though when it's not, they're not entitled to it. So, okay. Okay, so, okay, so, okay. All right, so, okay, so here. So tell me what's going on with the HR1 bill. They're like this. Oh, guys, I get goosebumps. Know who showed up? RBG. RBG's here. It's gonna be good, girl. And she's like this. RBG is like, it's gonna go through. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, I saw. I don't know how I guys. I don't know how I thought through this, but I saw. Okay, yesterday I found. I don't know how it went through like this, but somehow I found Kamala Harris's uh, doll. They have these dolls. I was almost going to order it, and then I saw Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and then the Pope. I really like the Pope. The current Pope is so good. I was like, I'm gonna order. I think I'm gonna get Kamala Harris, and I also got the check from Biden. So I was like, I'm gonna give myself some presents. Also my birthday, but it's like I want to get Kamala Harris and the Pope. I like, you know what I mean. So long story. So then they saw Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I was like, oh, I thought about her, but I was like, it's almost like she's so perfect. I can't even. I'm too intimidated by her. She's so like, I don't know. I could never like. What do I ask her? I don't know. But the point is that Ruth Bader Ginsburg is saying this is going to come through. Okay. So let's see cards here. So what's going on? What's going on here with the HR1? Is it going to go through? Is it going to go through? Let's see here. Interesting. Look, this is the battle card upside down. It's like people willing to do anything. Oh yes, family happy here. The country happy. Greedy. So guys, this is the interesting. These two cards upside down, different meanings, but connected. Willing to do anything, and then trying to do. They're so greedy. They want to hold on to power. Anything to keep power. The public or society. A snake. Talking about a snake. Interesting. Who? But the snakes, the public, the gathering of snakes. This is also the public or a gathering of snakes. Oh, coffin, burial snakes. Uh, a snake dying. Not the So sad for them, no? Guys, what animal eats snakes? I don't know what animals. What animals eat? There's some of them eat snakes. I don't know which ones. I have to look it up. So look, the gathering of snakes leads to deaths, brings an ending. It's over. Okay, so in a way it makes sense in terms of like, oh, like sometimes it's Trump, but a new beginning. The shady people. Oh, look, the financial money discoveries, new beginnings, and then they essentially, I feel like there's investigations going on about them. Oh, what? Oh. Hmm. So interesting. So here's an ending. The woman, the widow, and then we have a woman here, could be Stacey Abrams, and then the theft. So they're being, guys, they're found out. I have a feeling, okay, that that this is again the last grasp, because they can't, and guys, I think there's still eagles. Interesting. Eagles eat snakes. Oh, interesting, guys. Interesting. American symbol. No, this is good. I like it. I like it. Eagles, bring in the eagles to eating. Eat them. Eat them. So, wow, how interesting. Though this is interesting because I really do have this feeling that it's their last grasp of air. And okay, so let me ask a different question. Is this going to pass the Senate? It's the same, essentially, because that we need to ask. So, okay, gamblers, is it going to pass the Senate? Interesting. Blackmail. Look, blackmail the mob. Talking. Hope. There's hope. Yeah. So we're the mob is blackmailing us. Of course they are. Oh yeah, of course. But then people are talking, and there's hope. We talk over it, and there's hope. Os coyotes, bobcats. I love bobcats. They're cute. Foxes. Oh yeah. We just need to put the Republicans. Why don't I go hang out with the fox? Go hang out with anybody over there. So it shows us here one more. Oh, the devil. That's right. The devil is putting a lot of pressure, huh? Really, guys, I told you this card to me is always America. Like, it means America. Okay. The pressure from the devil trying to screw over America. Okay. Letter could be votes. Okay. Oh, blocked. Oh. Let's see more. Answer. So yeah, talking about an answer, but then it said, oh, look, that's it. We have an answer. I think it's possible. Okay, melancholy is sad. Okay, melancholy. And this is the helper. So it's sad, it's difficult, but I feel like ultimately it comes to, now let me actually get this one here about the blockage. So it feels like they will be blocked. The gamblers will be blocked here because we have the gamblers, the voting, there's obstacle, okay. So anyway, this, because it's upright, is not as bad, with this type of card. You can say more here. Victory upside down, return the victory. There's a reconciliation. This is good. Okay. And there's like, I think guys, this is the defining moment. It really is, because this is what they want to kill. This is what they want to kill. Now, since we had the blocked card, it could be, okay. So, okay, now let's see here. So what will Joe Manchin do? What will Joe Manchin do? Oh, he's an interesting burdened and a burden. Okay. Moving on from disappointment. Uh-oh. He's gonna kill it. Uh-oh. Painful ending. Because it's okay. Okay, deal. Is it gonna have a deal? Okay. Because what kind of stupid thing do you have to say? Oh yeah, we're gonna have, it's like, okay, and that's another question. Let me actually, because you know what it is most irritating about him is that he's like, oh, I wanted to pass, but I want the GOP to join in. I want it to be Are you fucking kidding me? Wake the fuck up. Like seriously. They every single waking moment, these people are trying to overturn voting rights. Do you really think they're gonna like, oh yeah, they're gonna we're gonna get their votes? No, bitch, they're not gonna get it. It's like, come on, this is oh, let me find out here. So he's like, would say, oh, he's just saying he's just gesturing and he's signifying to the audience that he wants to be known as a bipartisan person. But I think it's like it's like he overreached. And I see that if somebody put a lasso around his neck and is pulling him like bitch, and it's Biden. He's like, I don't think so. Are you sure you want to get some? It's like Biden is doing everything he can to get the guy. I'll give you this, I'll give you that. But if I were you, I would not do that. No, I would not do that. So here, news of a deal, news coming. Oh my God, guys, news of a deal. In spite of the blockage, a long-term problem, the mountain. Deal news leads to Guys, I hope it's not blocked. Okay, leads to deal news leads to blockage or like in spite of this. Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Sick. Guys, I really do think he's like Biden could be talking about vaccines. Okay, messenger, he's sick. Messenger sending something over there. Or that he's like, you've done something, he has some dirt on him, hopefully. Okay, so success. What's he gonna do? Important revelations. Okay, the law upside down. So something illegal. Okay, so it could be that once the stuff comes out about what's going on in Georgia, it looks bad for him. Let me ask again. So, oh my God. So will Joe Manchin vote for the voting rights? I asked, like, what is he gonna do? Now again, is it okay, guys? I asked the same question because it's so big. So is he gonna vote? Okay, is he gonna vote with Democrats? Is he going to vote with Democrats? Okay, justice upside down, long time. Fight. Oh, guys, I got a different, I'm supposed to pick that up. Cheating. Okay, so the man. Fake helper. Long time fight for cheating amongst the helpers. So let's see. Celebrating. Okay, change. That's right. There's change. Election. This is good. Litigation or fighting. See, there's a lot of fighting. A lot of cards here suggest that there's a lot of fighting. So moving on from the disappointment. So guys, I feel like we are going to pass, but how do you say it? I think we're going to pass, but there's going to be a lot of litigation and there's going to be a lot of fight. Like it's not, they're going to still try to go through the courts to try to stop it. They're furious. I don't know who this person is, guys. It looks familiar to me. It's not, some random Republican looking person. I don't know if it's a Koch guy or somebody like so furious that now can you imagine? People can vote. Huh. Can you believe it? They just go and register to vote. Huh. Unreal. I can't believe it. They just show up to vote. Huh. Who do they think they are? And this is like, this is, guys, the test of citizenship. What is how do you know if you're a citizen? You have this is a basic right in most countries, right? And here they just like, this is like they want to prevent. So, okay, so let me ask a different question now. Now Biden nominated the wife of Joe Manchin to that job. Why? Why? Oh, here is money. You got some money, got a job. Okay, listen to the invitation. It's good. This is, guys, this card is like a card and someone, invitation. And I was like this. Usually it's like, if it's a romantic thing, it's like they don't mean it. They're just trying to act like a romantic thing, but it's not. They just want to have sex with you. Yeah, kind of like this. So it's like this is interesting. Like they're like tied up. They have to make some sort of insincere offer, right? In the light of things, like would you? Okay, it's kind of okay. And this is a lot of chatter, a lot of conversation. This is true. In the White House, a lot of like people are angry, and he's angry, and Kamala is furious. You know, they had something like he didn't like each other. You know, I wonder why. The older man. So let's see one here. Okay. Oh, another terror attack. Okay, so now meeting. This is a meeting did not go so well. So why did okay the law upside down? So this guys, what they're doing is effed up. It's beyond okay. The conversation was difficult. So they're like, look, they're fucking us up, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna give you this. Getting what you want. Yeah, success. Oh, removing something sudden. So tell me more about this. Oh, removing the corruption, removing the new beginning. So it's also they would suggest they have to act fast. They have to, and I see guys behind the scenes. There's a lot of like almost like fist fight levels of conversations. Like, really, are you want to fuck us up like this? Seriously? So, so it's also guys. He likes. I feel like he has. We talked about his big ego, and he's trying to like. He's like, come on, man. You know, really, this is huge, and this is guys. Honestly, I just don't think. I don't think this is a very radical thing either. Is it too complicated? Is it too hard to ask you to like just vote for, what I mean? It's basic. It's not like, okay, just voting rights. It's not a big deal. Okay, just really, it's huge. It's just huge. It should not have, it should not be controversial. Okay, this is the divine, like, this is what it has come down to, guys. It used to be the Republicans were about economy. Now they're just about rights. It's like, are you pro democracy or anti democracy? That's what this is about. Because it's saying that before America had this fake, they're like, oh yeah, we're a free country, but people didn't really have voting rights, right? And so then things changed. But it's like this fake Norman Rockwell kind of reality, right? Of like, oh, everything is so perfect, everything is great, but it's not really, right? So, wow. Hmm. Yeah, he likes the power. Yeah, that's right. He likes the power he has, and I think he's one of those guys who like he feel like he. And I think guys, West Virginia is a very. I remember reading about it. They recently have had like a lot of, just a lot of people that are. I'm just gonna burn more sage here. A lot of Republican taking, so he doesn't have to deal with them a lot. But this issue is not. It's a non-starter. Like, how do you even vote against voting rights? Like, you can't do that. So, and I see guys, even labor, like he's had some relationships with like there's something like they're like, you can't do that. This is ridiculous, right? Right. So just remove the darkness and Joe Manchin, like make him, make him get real, wake up. Okay. Choose the right thing. I think Biden has made it clear for him is gonna be very difficult for him. And guys, the person that comes up is that guy. Do you remember Joe Lieberman? That kind of he became a Republican. Even though I'd say the Joe Lieberman situation is different because he was a senator from Connecticut, which is not a swing state, right? So he didn't have to become a Republican. This situation here with Joe Manchin is different because he is in a state that has a lot of Republican power. So okay. So okay. So then what will be okay now given all of this? What will be okay? Okay, now that so it looks like it's gonna pass HR1. That Manchin's finally we're gonna do it. But if it does pass, how is this going to be implemented? It's show guys. We just looked at it that there's going to be a lot of. They're going to try to take it to Supreme Court. They're going to try to do everything they can, okay? Because they're not. This is their main goal. It's to stop you from voting. But let's see. Is it going to be implemented HR1? And if so, how and how fast? Let's see what the answer to this is. Yes, this is a victory card. Okay. Like the getting what you want. Be careful. Okay, so offers. So I feel like we're gonna get what we want, but there's some, it's a lot of times the upside down could be careful to get what you want, or there is gonna be some, we are gonna get what we want, but, and this is a, we're gonna be negotiating offers. Okay, so, okay, talking, I should not have picked, okay, talking about corruption, man, here. It's going to be implemented of people, power over time, older men, their values, older men's values. Okay, connect to us or moving on. Like, it's also like time has moved on. You have to get with it. Okay, lies, the wrong, like, that's right. The doctor upside down is the wrong recommendation. So everything they do is about lying and tell, look, the mob. That's it. They lie to people. They give the wrong, oh yeah, let's, and then they don't want, this is the whole thing. They don't want anybody to, like, any of the good people to win. Okay, there's a man here. Could be so handsome, huh? No, really. Oh, here, protectors. That's right. The donors. The donors don't want Americans to have rights. Oh, upsetting. Donors are very angry. They are. Heritage Foundation, upset. Heritage Foundation, very angry. Oh, oh no, I cannot vote. Oh no, no. So they're like, people can vote. African American people vote. That's not how it was in 1725. This is not, this is not, and there wasn't even, actually, that was before American Revolution. Technically, you could not, nobody, right? I'm not sure you could vote in the UK. That was not how it worked. But anyway, let's say 1825. They could, why does it have to be different? Just because time passed? That's ridiculous. Look, the lies. Oh, I'm pulling more cards? Oh yeah, I don't know why it's repeating, but I'm pulling. Okay, that's right. The facade, the woman here. Winehouse. Okay. Money. Guys, this is the thing. And I think if, God willing, this is going to go through, and it feels like it will, we have to investigate and put people in. This is what rubber meets the road. We have to put people in prison. This is like, people, guys, okay, I have a different question that wasn't listed. But why is it so hard? I think we kind of know the answer, but let's still ask. Why is it so hard to put people in jail for voting fraud? It shouldn't be, why is it so, the laws exist, but somehow nothing ever happens on a big scale. Why can, this is, what I think, just same way that it has to do with this Russia stuff, the corruption and all that. The only thing that works is prison, real prison time, and taking away. So why can't, and are we going to see people going to prison? Because this is a thing. It's like, if those networks exist and they do things underhanded, still, if they don't go to prison, nothing changes. Okay, if they're not caught, they're going to continue. So are we going to finally take it seriously? Yeah. And I see Chris Ray, okay, and Biden, and I see Merrick Garland say, this is the core, this connects to the white supremacy movement, right? So this is about removing terrorism. It's a form, it's another tentacle of terrorism, right? So let's see here. So are we going to see these people prosecuted? Money, look, money, finances. And so they're that's right, looking at probably at campaign financing and all those things, right? So this is the shady meetings, little trips, it's the ass kissers, and the letter. So they could take down, right? The people, I feel like they're taking down the people on the borders. Look, there's shady, dark money involved in this, and they're business partners, right? And it's very confidential. So we know that, right? This is like one of those things that I think it's very dangerous for a person to be, even like coming out, something recognized that is like not, there's a cloud on top of it. So that is not usually seen. And it's tragedy, peoples. So this is it. So they have to go, right? This goes hand in hand. It's all connected, Okay. Now, oh my God. Okay. Time's flying. So guys, let's go to Georgia. Okay. Now, having seen all of this, okay, guys, I don't even know. Okay. I have a question about Georgia that's a little bit off. It's not off, it's on topic, but what is the okay, why, given how, okay, we know this to be true about Brian Kemp, given how corrupt he is and how much he has cheated elections, why didn't he overturn the election for Trump? you know what I mean? This is an interesting question. I mean, I'm not saying he's a good guy, of course not, but I'm like, okay, just the other day you said that the elections were done, and now you're going to change. What the hell? Why? Okay, tell me what's going on, Brian. What is going on with him? Like he was like suddenly, really, what is it? People behind the scenes, the plans didn't work out. The world like upside down. So I think, guys, I did think they had help back in 2016, but they had I feel like I said, too many people voted, so they lost they lost the state. They couldn't overturn it. Okay, so money. That's right, money. Letter or financial documents or something like that. Okay, so there's like this is somehow there's a connection here between the people that donated money to him and this. Okay, so here we have the foreign help, foreign thoughts privately. So there's people abroad who helped them. Okay, interesting. You may have been able to help more. And now it's interesting. You're saying that if there's more investigation into the cyber element, they're gonna have to do more effort of preventing people from voting. Because I do think, guys, before is even in his own re-election, he changed the vote totals, right? So if that was done through some sort of, I believe, some sort of cyber thing, right, or online thing, they access the voting machines and stuff like that. So now it shows that because he knows that they are not going to be able to stop it. They couldn't stop it then. They can't stop now. All they can do is create these really harsh laws. Okay, now the ideas, longing. He's like, oh, I'm thinking about, couldn't we go backwards and just do it? Let's just do it. Okay. It's like if he's like, oh, I'm just thinking, if we could go backwards, everything would be great. You know, okay, so I said, no, guys, I said that the FBI was watching him. That's what I said. I said then at the time, the FBI was watching him. I don't think it was so simple. I feel like, honestly, my sense is that once the counts were, once the votes were counted, and they had systems in place, the numbers would have been much higher. Okay, and they couldn't go back and make up stuff. I do think that they were being watched. Okay, okay, so that's the difference. It's like they're saying that they have to make it much, the way that it's saying, the way that you, and I even remember, guys, I think I don't know which committee was, or if it was, there was this stuff that came out about how Russia was helping Trump target African American voters in 2016. Remember this? And they're saying, and at some point they said the best thing is to prevent them from voting. If you can prevent, remember how, there were these like shadow characters, Jacob Vole or something, how they would create these fake announcements about polls. They would mislead people. They would say, they would lie about where the polls were. So the voting booths and everything. So that they did that a lot. So now, you know what I mean? So that is more effective than actually trying to change, because you know what I mean, and they have to make it much harsher. They have to find more creative ways to prevent people from voting. That's what it is. Okay, now is this law in Georgia? Okay, so they signed this law. What's going to happen to this law? Is it going to be overturned soon? Okay, asserting himself or asserting something, kind of, what is it called, impasse judgment. So there's going to be, this is true, it's an impasse. If we don't know what's going to happen, but I think the judgment card upright, it's like, okay, so this is a group of people, or okay, or health. Now this is the org chart for the people, for the election. The people connected to this are guilty. Oh yeah, they are guilty. So obviously, guys, they're not doing it in good faith, right? So but there's hope. Hope is here for us. Hope, surprise. There's surprise. What surprise? I love this card. Surprise. They're about the sickness. What sickness? Unexpected surprise. Really? They found the money. They have to, oh my God, they have to get these people. Okay, soon. How soon? Letter for him. For Brian Kemp, letter? Somebody had letter. Huh? Oh yeah, so old school. So guys, this shows. Okay, I do think that there is truly an investigation into Camp. And you know what I was thinking today during the day? During the day, I saw this thing that it was like that. It's funny. I forget about things like a lot of different topics, but during the day I was thinking, I kept thinking, oh, interesting, because this is proof of a conspiracy, right? If let's say they are charged with RICO, you could argue that even these laws, the fact that they're coming together and they want to, it's like basically if the RICO thing is like it's a criminal enterprise, right? And then the fact that they move so quickly to do this shows intent, right? It shows that they really, the whole thing is about over, you know what I mean? So it shows intent and it shows that they're serious about it, which is correct, right? Don't you think? I think it makes sense. So, okay. So let me ask here. So will Brian Kemp be charged with something in the near? That's what it's showing. If they're saying yes, he's gonna be charged, and they're saying the curtain is they're gonna open. Guys, there's a conspiracy. So is he gonna be charged? Oh, look, the first card. Dark secrets coming out. Oh, Putin is here. Hello, I send my best for him. Money. That's right. There's Russian money involved here. Oh no, look, the law or the something, the law fights. This, the secrets are exposed. I feel like financial connections to Putin, probably. Money losses. Oh, money losses. Business deals, like a deal, wedding, right? And there was a woman here, huh? I was a woman. Me? Oh, there's a friend. Oh, it's still, guys. I still think. Remember, I said before, there's somebody. People are recording this shit. There's somebody near motherfucker who's out there, wired, doing wires, unstable. So somebody may have left. Oh, and guys, the whole thing of Rasberger, that guy. Remember? I feel like part of it is to try to like, oh look, there's a foreign connection here, foreign. Treason cards. Treason cards, welcome to Russians. The military involved. So, guys, I do see it, like, as we see in these cards, like that there is a connection there. In the past, at least, there's more to the story of this voting rights and what he has been doing. And because the guys, I think the interesting thing about this whole Russia thing, like whoever took foreign money and fake money and whatever, right? Like whatever the stuff they've been doing is, if you're caught, said for no. Not caught. Like the funny thing is that once you do the criminal act, those people have leverage on you. It's not as if they like forget about it. They can always use it to try to get what they want from you. So it looks very likely that he is in trouble because of this also, right? Like they could be like, look, we got you elected, so do this, and that. I'm not saying obviously that he's not culpable, but what I'm saying is that once you get into that net, you can never leave. You can never leave. You can never. And guys, I told you I've been watching Narcos on Netflix very late, and it explains so well. The net of corruption. Once you're in, you can't come out. They're gonna try to destroy you. You know what I mean? If just doing business with them is evidence. So I love these people. Okay, okay. So the other question, guys, I have, I think I answered all these questions. Now the other question I have, Rachel Maddow, I listened to the podcast on on the thing the next day. So she was talking about this, how all these other states, Republican states, are trying to do bills that are kind of very restrictive. So are we going to be able to deal? What's going to happen to all these other bills? Because theoretically, right, if HR1 passes, then let me ask a question. Are we going to bypass these laws? Okay. So tell me, if this HR1 passes, they're saying yes. But I see, guys, you know what I see? I think we're going to win, but they're going to fight all the way. They're not going to roll over quietly. And I do think, though, that Justice Roberts is going to become more left. He's going to, right? So it's going to be illegal legal battles. Okay. But I think we're going to, so tell me, if this, okay, if HR1 passes, are we going to be able to overturn all these? Will this become like gather more power than the other bills that the Republicans are trying to do in every state? Okay, the White House fighting like with a sword. Oh yeah, I have a deal. Shut your mouth. Mhm. Interesting. Wait, the guy, what does he have? Interesting, has a whip. Oh, here is the money or power. And oh yeah, so interesting. We have the finances and the powerful people, like the loyalists, right? So okay, so it's interesting. Okay, continue here. There's contempt. Oh really? They're stuck, guys. It's saying that they're violating the law. They're gonna go. This is the thing. It's saying go to put these people in jail. Like, I'm not going to follow law. No, I'm not following. No, no, I'm not following law. I don't do it. I do whatever. And they're like, oh really? So you go to jail. That's what happens. And people are angry. So, but guys, the thing is like this whole. What I think I really see it has to end is this bullshit of like, oh, it's a bipartisan issue. No, it's not. It's a criminal versus not criminal issue. If you want to commit crimes, I don't care what party you're on, you're going to go to jail. That's what they have to do. Instead of giving Republicans, guys, how many passes does a person have? Like, how many they get passes for? Look, this is interesting. The big prize is of the local enemy and the ends. So this is like they have to see what is the big prize is this the whole thing, guys. Because if we ask one question, what do the Republicans have to do in order to gain power, maintain power? Cut voting rights. That's it. So that's what it has to come down to. None of this like, oh, let's be friends. No, it's bullshit. Don't negotiate with terrorists. Just don't. Okay. Okay. So that settles it, guys. Right. So okay. What should we expect next? Next, it's gonna pass. It's gonna pass because Joe Manchin is gonna finally go, and this is gonna get stop this bullshit quickly, and then we're gonna see more investigations. They are like I said, guys, they're gonna try to overturn because that's their number one issue. But still, okay. Let me have a last question about this again because this is huge. So, 2022 elections. How are we gonna be in terms of voting rights by the 2022 elections? People building something. Oh, okay. The energy here. Going back. So I have a feeling, guys, we have to deal with the past. Okay, here is like that we have to go back to the past and look at the crap these people are doing. Oh, and coffin, end of the public. Okay, so the end of it because the public knows about Rush. Like, hopefully, guys, I would hope sooner rather than later we find out more about how the Russian. Like, come on, the voting total is 2016. Hello, friend upside down. Okay, the losses. So I think people are going to be good. They're going to start rolling people over and they're going to start writing out. Okay. And a lot of people that are unexperienced are going to go down. So that is male. It's male. This is the guy, right? The friend who's going to roll over. Loyalty. So loyalty, the absent. Interesting. So who are you loyal to? There's people missing. Connected to the enemy. So this is the guys, and I'm seriously like, there's gonna be, I do see a RICO thing going. They have to be charged with conspiracy. It's a corrupt group of people who are engaged in this, like all this obstruction and all of this. So it's like, yeah, and say, how like they got that Democratic governor, they just have to get these Republican governors. Who cares? Like, stop this, like, oh, but here's gonna say something. Really, that's it. Who cares? Go after them. So, okay. Now, guys, I'm gonna move on a little bit from this. I think we answered the questions. I'm satisfied with questions. So now let's get to some interesting questions here. Okay, so all this talk reminded me of the news about the Dominion is suing Fox News. So they're suing a lot of people, but I just think it's particularly good that Fox News, guys, don't you think Fox News being sued is really a wonderful thing? Because it's true. They are really the lawsuit said they created these lies so they could have an audience, right? They could get ratings. So what's going to be the outcome of this lawsuit? I see this image of heads like cutting heads. So what's going to happen to this Dominion lawsuit on Fox News? Oh, there was a very good card to begin with. It's like the right path to the right decision. People are anxious behind the scenes, trying to collect the money. Okay, a woman, a Cine Powell maybe. Woman says opportunity. Answer. Guys, was it? Oh, you know what? Isn't AG James investigating Fox? She said they said that she's investigating Fox for unemployment, not unemployment. I'm sorry, employment. Sexual. You know how like actually Don Jr.'s girlfriend is involved because she sexually harassed these people. This woman. It's a complicated story, but I don't want to get into that. It's too trashy for us. It's Friday, okay? Warmth, party. Happy to party. They're waiting. They were waiting. Interesting. So what's gonna happen? Oh yeah, they have smoking gun evidence. Oh yeah. The love guys, again, this to me sexual. The Roger Ailes stuff. Okay, this is great. So there's a connection there. Okay, so there's the answer. I think the financial. It's more. It's saying, and guys, it's so weird. It's so weird because I really I smell. It's weird. I never that they have. I don't know if you've taken classes or read about developing your intuitive skills, but once they tell you to figure out what senses you pick up on. But I'm normally not like this when I smell something. I really do smell like this burning bodies, but I feel like it's gonna show so much of the dirt behind them. You know what I mean? What really goes on in Fox News, like their emails and like the disgusting thing about how gross they really are. So, and I see interesting because guys, as you know, Fox News they sold every part of the business except the Fox News. Their family still owns it, but I see one of the sons or both of them, they don't want to, they're going to not want to be associated with it, so they're going to have to sell it or like divest the interest. There's something where it has to it's going to result in pretty serious legal troubles for them. They're either going to go, oh, guys, is it possible they could go bankrupt? That would be amazing. Could Fox News go bankrupt? Because okay, can I tell you guys, this is what Peter Thiel did with Gawker, right? There was some sort of like a loss at the time. Actually, to be honest with you, I thought he had a point because Gawker posted this like sex video of like some like, wrestler person. So then Peter Thiel decided to back him, like would back this lawsuit that essentially bankrupted the Gawker. But it was like 30 million judgment, not as billions. But if the same thing is applied here, they could theoretically bankrupt this company, right? No, seriously. So, will this bankrupt Fox News? Okay, victory messages. They're losing control. Oh, it's Snake? No, Fox News? No, it's Snake. It's Snake with the value. Snake values, right? For money. They do all this for money. Prison. Oh, really? Oh no, could lead to prison. Their connection to the foreign country. Okay, and lots of shady information is going to come out. So it's possible. Okay, I'm not sure. I feel like they could be exposed for this, but there's more to come out. Okay, there's more to come out. So okay, so this is it, guys. But I still think they have to. I love that someone is suing them like that. Not someone; it's an institution, but they have to pay for the damage they've done to so many people. And so, right, this is like, come on, this is ridiculous. Okay, so I think they will have to pay, and that's good. So this is good. Yeah, so good. And it's saying, guys, I see that, of course, that once it's also saying that once Rupert, he's like really not that far from dying. I started to say I hope he die. Okay, I don't wish I don't wish harm, but this is a life. He's in he's 90. I don't know how old he is. He's really very old. Okay, but he is not. Let's say this: he does not contribute a lot to humanity. Okay, he's just a real like a pest. So I think once he dies, this whole thing is going to change pretty quickly. He's just he holds on, guys. He's one of those evil people that never die. Like the guy who was the secretary, Wilbur Ross, like that. He's like Wilbur never dies. The guy's like, no, because the evil is like, oh yeah, no, I need to do. Let me do more harm. I'm here. I'm back. Let me kill more people. Let me like lie. Let me just get more power and power. So once he goes, I think it's going to be easier for them to like quickly use the death of the father to like make changes. Okay, now let's go to okay, then after this I'm gonna do Bannon, but Parler's owners got Rebecca Mercer. She claimed they told the FBI about threats regarding January 6th. Guys, I have no reason to believe this woman. There's zero reasons to believe like, oh wow, Rebecca Mercer, she tells the truth all the time. She cared about country. Rebecca, she loved country. She loves Russian country. Yeah, there's a country she like, Rush. So what's the story about? Oh, Parlor. Yeah, they basically blaming the FBI. I think the story is deeper. So what's up with Rebecca Mercer claims about Parlor? Huh? Stuff is coming out. Things are changing, girl. Mm. They are connected. They're lovers. Lovers in the air. Oh yeah, love was in the. Oh, by the way, guys, do you remember the story that she and Bannon had the relations? I think she had a thing with Bannon for a little bit. Here is okay. Money offers that loyalists are good people. Connected older man. Okay, this is interesting. This is intercepts. Okay, intercepts for a long time. It's saying they have you know what you call it, not wiretap. So they saw it's like it's too late, too late, ho. We know what you're about. We know what you're about. So it's kind of like they've been listening, and the FBI has been, I guess, infiltrated. Infiltrated. This is it. Infiltrated them, and they like, yeah, you're right. They're like, oh yeah, girl, we needed to hear from you. Oh yeah, really? And they're like, wow, Rebecca Mercer has some information. Wow, let's see what she has to say. Wow. No, but it's like, oh yeah, nice try. She's trying to do a Sheryl Sandberg on us. So like they're trying to guess, like, get the story out before it blows up. Cheryl, do you remember the videos? Like Cheryl's like, guys, Facebook, there's no people never plan attacks on Facebook. She literally came out, and did you see the video where the shadow was going like this? She's like, Facebook never covers anything up. There's never any. This is outside. Facebook never does anything. That you can never plan an attack when you're using Facebook. And the truth, came out. They did just that. So that's kind of like Rebecca Mercer. Well, we really did give information to FBI. We did. We really did. No, they're like the shadow is like coming here, and and so can you no really can you imagine? Like wow. So yeah, they're like, well, tell another one. Okay, now let's talk about Bannon. Guys, I don't really, it's funny. I put out the question about Ohio candidate. I'm like, it's not, we don't have a lot of time, and it's not that important, really. Like, okay, no way. Actually, since I'm talking about, let me just ask quickly. So what's going to happen to the Senate seats in Ohio? I just have a feeling, guys, that Trump is not going to be either that, or he picks the wrong person, and they're going to lose again to Democrats. So, what's going to happen to the Senate seats in Ohio that Trump is trying to recruit candidates? Like apparently they all are begging. I beg for beg for article, beg for endorsement from President. President, I love him. I live for Americans like him. That's why I ask for your support. Okay. So what happens to Ohio? Oh, moon. Creating poverty. Interesting. Oh no. So this is the moon. There's a lot that we don't know. They could stuff. Interesting. It's a strength. Okay, so they could create poverty, but right now, I guess they're in a strong position. But there's like lies and theft. The child could be Trump. Letter. There's guys, Ohio. That's right. Do you remember the story about how the other day I looked into? Oh my God, did I even ask? I don't think I even asked. Oh, I did. Remember the guy who died? Who was Ohio has the biggest scandal in corruption in the GOP or something, where like it was this like nuclear station corruption thing, and one of the guy dies. So here is the letter. I think it's this letter about personal finances. There's more to this story, and some of these people, the guys, the GOP over there is really like really GOP is corrupt. Wow. No, happiness or drinking Kool-Aid, the fake helper, the fake business. So yeah, that's right. I see then this image, guys. Well, how's the cards collapsing, which is interesting. Oh no, but boom. So okay, what are the chances that Democrats could elect? And it's saying yes, it's a woman. There's a woman who's going to run for Senate. And it's saying pass the voting laws, and then you can get. Okay, so what's going to happen in Ohio to the Senate seats? Could the Democrats win? Money compromised. It's a mistake. A long time. Stuff like it's been going on for a long time is exposed. And it comes, guys, I see a lot of people, I see all these flash bulbs and people are like be under arrest. Like, and you know, guys, I do think that that this is true. They are being charged, right? The guy who died in Florida, um he, I remember when it came out, it said that they're being charged with conspiracy. I do think RICO, and I believe, guys, this is true. This RICO conspiracy related to this bribe, it's gonna go on. It's gonna get bigger and bigger, and it's not gonna go away. So, okay, so are the candidates that Trump is picking, do they have chances? No. You know what I see? I see a wilted celery stick. You know, like they're like, oh no, but, and then it will. It's, they're all wilted because a lot of them are involved. Guys, somehow this is like, it's gonna destroy. I just hope sooner rather than later. There's like all these investigations, guys, and Trump stopped the investigations, of course, when he was in power. But this is really bad for. And I see a woman, guys. There's a woman, maybe a man too, but there's a woman who's going to be the senator of Ohio, and the other one I don't know who, but no. Wow. I also feel like Biden's going to strengthen labor, so it will help Ohio somehow. So things are going to change. Okay, I do think. I hoping. So this is interesting. Let's see more questions. Okay. Oh, Biden. I'm sorry, not Biden. Bannon. So guys, I love this story. So Bannon, what's happening? He says here that Letitia James and the Manhattan DA Cyrus form a rare alliance for investigations to Steve Bannon. So this is great. They're not just sitting around waiting for the pardon of Trump. So they're like, oh yeah, I see James like, oh the motherfucker, yeah, he got a pardon. Let's get started, huh? Do you think I want to sit around wait for a pardon? Do I look like I believe that bullshit? No, no. It's same, but you know, guys, one of the specialties of Alicia James is the whole like nonprofit fraud, and that's what he does. He raised money, the financial shenanigans. So let me tell you. Let me find here what's going on with this investigation on Bannon. What he has to believe? He is leaving for country. The law has to abandon. Oh look, create the ending, the death of Bannon. He looks so hell. No, another person. The guy looks like death. It's a zombie. How the hell is that guy still alive? Okay, Bannon, look at him. Seriously. Woman looks at tragedy. And things change. Now, tell me more. Guys, okay, one more because I am running out of cards. One sec. I'm going to do this other time. So, really, come on. Come on, guys. Seriously, come on. Bannon, what the hell? And then I see an image, they're like cutting the neck of Bannon. But what I'm picking up on is like once Trump is gone, they all go. It's like a domino effect. Once the indictments start rolling, it doesn't end. It's Bannon, Roger Stone, Trump. They all go down. They're involved. In Michael Flynn is showing here. Gloomy thoughts. Made a mistake. Huh? Problemos. He's worried. The White House. Their meeting. So, you know, because guys, it has been in the news a lot that the courts are not caring for they're challenging the pardon. So Letitia James is like, we have a case. So what's is Bannon gonna go to prison? The good one could be, again. He's ill. Oh no. Make cuts a deal. Pay. Oh, it goes to court. Okay. For a long time, he has to talk about the stuff he's done. What else? There's hope. Yeah. Oh, rich girls. That Rebecca Mercer. Yeah, and the connection to Putin. So he has to talk. Blocked. Oh. The White House problems, opportunity for deal. That's right, guys. He's gonna cut a deal. Okay, he's gonna cut a deal with the government. He's gonna talk. Eventually. Oh yeah. Talk about the. Yeah. So it's gonna come out. So it shows that yes, once he realizes there's no way out, he's gonna have to cut a deal, and that's what I think he's gonna do. Okay. So this is good, right? This is good, guys. Interesting. So, okay, so this is good, guys. It feels good. Wow, I'm early. I'm early today, but I think we answered the questions, right? Do you think? I think I answered the questions. Really, okay. So what else? What else is okay? What about next week? What's gonna happen next week? Quickly. What's up next week? Gifts, ideas. I have gift idea for Christmas? No. Oh, look, Judge. Judge is looking at the money of baby. Baby money? Baby has money. Oh, military. Oh, it's saying they're looking at the financing of the January 6th thing. Oh, and shady money. The leadership. What they've executed on. Oh, we'll afford some problems for financiers. That's right. So I think, guys, I see, and then I see the screw tightening up on those people, and then it's Chris Ray who's tightening up the screws. So this is a good, guys. So I know. Okay, so in other words, I know the news is bad about the voting rights. You know what I mean? But it's not going to go on for a long time. God willing, Joe Manchin is going to vote for this thing, and all this joke is going to be over, and it's because they're losing power, and from just not that obviously I'm on their side, but it's saying that from their perspective, they're going to fight until their deaths, because really their whole platform, guys, is about stopping people's rights. So they have to do it because that's the only way they can win anything. So it makes sense from their perspective to do this. Because what? And remember, guys, it's showing me Lady G and Mitch McConnell. The HR1 bill is the death of the Republican Party. They know, and that's why they have to do it. And Jade has an announcement here. She says, everyone have a wonderful weekend and put your crystals in the full moon Sunday. That's right, it's full moon. And it's saying full moon, guys, they're going to expose a lot of things. It's going to expose a lot. And I think it's full moon in Libra, if I'm right, if I'm correct. I don't know, but it's telling me it's going to even out the scores. Okay, even out the scores of those corrupt people. It's going to be harder and harder to fight the light stuff coming out, blowing up. So, okay. So enjoy your weekend, and if anything, do a little ritual to be thankful that everything is coming out for the balancing, the karma times. Thank you for Karma coming. Karma, I have a guest on Sunday. Karma coming. Yeah, no, really, seriously, okay. And saying even your life, do meditation about the things in your personal life, or the things that happen in your life that you feel like you want karma to come. Karma coming. Karma going trip. Everybody's gonna say hello to karma. No, really, what I mean, the stuff of people have wronged you and stuff like that. Do a karma, not a spell, no, but you you know like you can you no, kind of like return to sender. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers f with you. Yeah, you know, they effed up and found out. They want to find out what it's like. Oh yeah, this is the time. So interesting, no? Okay. All right, Jess. So get healthy. Okay, I know you're healthy, but I hope that the symptoms get better from the vaccine. But it's good. It's all good. Okay, it's gonna get better. All right, guys. So see you later, alligator. I'll see you later. Okay, love you, and see you soon. Okay, see you Monday. And guys, I really feels good today. It really feels good because it was tough seeing all the news about the voting rights. Okay, but it's gonna get better. All right. Okay, love you guys. Okay, it's good to see you, T Barb. Okay, bye.